It's a holiday weekend, so I have time to make Cajun red beans and rice the right way. No canned beans here. I start with dry. I picked out all of the bad beans, pebbles, and grit. Then I soaked these in the fridge for 24 hours. The next day, I got things started by preparing the smoked ham shank. The goal is for the meat to fall off of the bone, which will take 3 hours on a low simmer. Now that's a lot of time, so I prepped the remaining ingredients just to get them out of the way. 2 stalks of celery, half of a green bell pepper, and half of an onion. This is the trinity of Cajun food. I also chopped up some fresh thyme, sage, and 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. Lastly, I thinly sliced 1 andouille sausage. This is another must-have meat in red beans and rice. I had some peaches that I needed to use up, so I decided to make a small peach cobbler. I sliced the peaches and put them in a pot with some white sugar, brown sugar, nutmeg, a little lemon juice, some cornstarch, and a little bit of water. I let this simmer on low heat for about 15 minutes while I made the topping. Some flour, brown sugar, white sugar, a couple tablespoons of salted butter, some baking powder, and some cinnamon. I mashed this up with a pastry cutter before adding some hot water. The peaches were done by now. I spooned them into a 6-inch cake pan and added the topping. This baked for 12 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And here's how it turned out. Now, this is a small cobbler. There are at least 2 servings, but there aren't more than 3. When the ham shank was fully tender, I separated the meat from the bone. Then I cut the meat into smaller pieces. I love the smell of smoked meat. Now everything was ready to start cooking. A little avocado oil in the pot to fry the andouille, then the trinity, the garlic and fresh herbs, two dry bay leaves, my favorite Cajun spice, and some cayenne pepper. Here come the soaked beans. Two cups of water, the smoked shank meat, 1 more cup of water, and for some extra flavor, 1 can of chicken broth. I let this simmer for about 2 hours. During that time, I cooked the rice. Here's the final dish. Now, this looks like a lot, but it's not. This is a little more than 3 servings. This is also the consistency that I like, but many people like red beans and rice with a gravy or broth. Now it was time to plate. The cooked rice, the red beans, and 1 serving of cobbler. I grabbed a Coke, set my table, and sat down to eat. My mother is from New Orleans, so this is another dish I grew up eating. Mine were wonderful, but I know they'll never taste as good as hers do. Really authentic red beans and rice contains one more meat, pickled pork, but that's hard to come by outside of Louisiana. So there's your reason to take a trip there. Order a side of cornbread with it and you're golden. The red beans and rice filled me up, so much so that I didn't have any room for the cobbler. But I ate it the next day. And, like most leftovers, it was delicious. Thank you for watching. Until next time.